Oh, shucky ducky, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Kategari stream. Today it's Monday. We are doing another journey to MR30. I remember saying hey, I want to do a Warframe stream. But damn it, I don't really know what I want to do. I now know what I want to do. I'm gonna at least try to finally get the Cyber. Cyber, of course, not a weapon that I want, but it is in fact a weapon that I need in order to get that mastery point up. The game music is louder than me. No, it is not. The game music is very much getting ducked when I speak. I know this for a fact, so yeah, it's fine. Ducked. The word that is used in sound design. Music ducking is when the music automatically lowers in volume when another piece of audio is there. Soup's hearing is lower than his IQ. True. IQ is 300. Yeah, 300 over 10. In other words, 30. You can prove that to me once you teach me coding. Yeah, exactly. So, oh, the gauntlet has been thrown, my dude. The gauntlet has been thrown. Now, before we start the stream, I want to acknowledge something, and I want to talk about something that happened today that is actually quite distressing. Okay, this is no cap, not joking. Today, a very a potential problem happened on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Now, chat. The Sydney Harbour Bridge is, of course, a bridge. Let me see if you guys can hear this. Okay, cool, you can hear this. Sydney Harbour Bridge, of course, is a bridge. It's a famous bridge in New South Wales. And this morning, well, let's just watch the footage.
Ada bus kan emang depan, ada bus. Wah, gila, tabrakan. Wow, kebakar. Wah, gila. Harbour Bridge parah. Iya, gila.
This may be from a Malaysian or a Malay person.
Iya, gila.
But this is the Sydney Harbour Bridge in Sydney, New South Wales,
waduh, gila,
Australia.
Gila. Kepala sama kepala tabrakan. Iya, ini mobil samping gua ngebut.
What happened there? Alright. Hey guys, how's it going? Let's watch it from the beginning. Luckily this is only a 1-minute clip, so it's not that long, but still.
Wah, gila. Tabrakan. Wow, kebakar. Wah, gila.
Yeah, I do have Warframe music in the background.
Parah. Iya, gila. Ini lagi jajan depan gua nih. Iya, gila. Aduh, gila. Kepala sama kepala tabrakan. Iya, ini yang mobil samping gua ngebut. Kebetulan kan ditutup lan 4.
Okay. So, throughout the entire day, pretty much the Sydney subreddit has been on fire about this. Okay? The Harbour Bridge, a major way to get into the city if you're coming in from the north of the city, was closed both directions due to this particular accident. We have a photo from someone who lives, I'm going to guess, let's see. We have a photo from someone who lives a little bit west of the Harbour Bridge. This is the photo. This right here looks like the kind of shit that you would expect if we were in an active war zone. The Harbour Bridge is not supposed to be on fire. There is not supposed to be smoke coming from the bridge. But that is what happened this morning. Did the driver die? No, I think, hang on, let me have a look. I think everyone is mostly... let's have a look at 7 News. 7 News. Okay, here we go. 7 News. Horrific moment of an SUV smashed head-on with 2 other vehicles on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. The bridge has reopened after the multi-vehicle crash closed every single lane in the morning, causing traffic nightmares for motorists, of course. Okay, the impact of the crash caused the SUV to flip and actually catch fire. Now, of course, in the clip that we watched from the dash cam, there was only a 1-minute clip. It did not catch the part where it actually blazed up into flames. But as you can see in the photo, the car very much shot up, blazed into flames. That is 100% safe. That is 100% not safe. That is 100% real. The Fire and Rescue New South Wales Superintendent said that the driver of the SUV made it out of the vehicle before it was engulfed in flames. Okay, here is another angle of the second car that was effectively destroyed. Well, not destroyed, but it's effectively ruined, I believe, because it actually smacked into the back of the van that the SUV head-on collided into in the first place. The driver of the van was also very lucky to escape. Crews on arrival reported thick black smoke coming from one of the vehicles, and when we heard reports of persons still in the vehicles, that's of course going to be some very dangerous shit right there. One of the operators that works at the traffic management center, the driver that was trapped in a van was really lucky to have escaped at this stage because he was actually one of the operators that works at the traffic management center. They have a depot on the bridge. Okay. So, yeah. Here is another piece of footage that is on Twitter. Obviously, the quality is horrendous, but basically, we got fire. We do have fire. We do have a traffic jam. We do have fire. Oh, hang on. The quality is back to normal now. Yeah, we got ourselves some fire on the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Okay, have a look at that. We actually got ourselves some actual fire on Sydney Harbour Bridge this morning. This morning. Is this NWH in 2022? What? No Way Home in 2022? I don't even know. Anyway. Looks like someone was on a train, I want to say. No, that would not be the train. That would actually be a bus. Someone was on a bus on their way to work, and they could see from the side of the bus that the car is straight up in flames. And then it's getting cock-blocked by another bus. Thanks, other bus. But we can still see through it. Yeah. Oh, this is the view from a train that is coming from the other side of the Harbour Bridge. So yep, there you go. You can see that the car is on fire. There we go. Yeah, this guy's on a train. This guy is on a train, okay? So yeah, we've got some photos. Here is the SUV that flipped and then set itself on fire. The fuck is a train doing? Why is there a train in a bridge? The Harbour Bridge is used for both cars and trains, Soup. You've got 4 lanes going to the city and 4 lanes going away from the city for cars, you also have 2 lanes for trains on the side. One to go to the city, one to go out of the city. Okay, so there's also going to be a police investigation. Because apparently, the SUV was stolen from the Sydney CBD. The owner was changing a tire when the theft occurred. So, if you were sitting in traffic this morning, it was because of this inconsiderate piece of shit. It appears that the owner of the Kluger, the SUV, was changing his tire when it is alleged at this stage that a male of some description had a conversation with him about his car, had a short scuffle, which then ensued with the male who was asking about the Kluger. He got into the SUV and drove it away and headed towards the Harbour Bridge. This would explain why the SUV was driving really fast in super duper bumper to bumper traffic. That is, of course, the Sydney morning traffic on the Harbour Bridge. Okay. You know what? No. Sit there and think about what you just said. Okay. So, luckily, nobody was killed. But yes, the Harbour Bridge was on fire for a whopping hour and a half or thereabouts. Or something like that. Basically, this morning in Sydney, it was in fact a very scary time for any motorists who were on the Harbour Bridge trying to get to work. Or trying to actually go to work somewhere north of the city. So there we go. Just wanted to acknowledge that. We'll talk about the other bit of news a little bit later. This news is actually very important for PB to do with his home nation. It is actually a bit of news that I came across today on the r/all subreddit. In other words, the well, just basically everything on the Reddit. But there we go. Okay. Let's start off by doing our dailies.
While they kiss one hand, take with the other.
Yes, Soup.
This sector is now under my control.
So we'll start off by doing a crossfire. Crossfires are pretty straightforward. They're actually just extermination missions, aren't they? So with that bit of news out of the way, how's everyone's day? Hope we're all having a good day. I barely read any news for teenager reasons. Hope you guys understand that. Fair enough. That's why you come to me, hey, so I can actually give you the news. Okay.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. You're nearing the console.
Okay,
Trigger the alarms now, and they will start
that up.
data.
Wait, what? Why isn't this door opening? Oh, there we go. Damn it, I really hoped that would actually go through. Alright.
Data extracted.
Alrighty, that's sorted out. That's some impressive Corpus Hacking. You do, well, I mean, is it? So, keep in mind that with regards to Corpus Hacking, you can always, especially if you're on a PC, using a mouse, if you use both click and right click. You can actually, you don't have to like always click so many times just to make sure that the pattern checks out. You can actually just use right click, for example, to do a reverse click, and I find that is in fact really helpful for quote unquote impressive corpus hacking. So actually, once you get used to it, if you practice that, it becomes second nature. Who needs skill when you have ciphers, KW? I don't know. Can you use ciphers in Steel Path? Can you use ciphers in Steel Path? Cipher game, where you at? Either I'm pretty sure that you can't use ciphers somewhere. It might not be Steel Path, but I'm pretty sure there is at least somewhere where you can't actually use ciphers. But I don't remember where. It might be Sorties? It wouldn't be Sorties, surely. If you can do it in Steel Path, surely you can do it in Sorties. Sorties. Ah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. And that's why I don't do ciphers. I think auto hack works from helmets works though. Oh, that's good. But then you're like basically burning an entire ability slot just so that you don't have to hack properly. Just to make up for the fact that you have shitty hacking skills. You're burning an entire ability slot. Yikes. That would explain why a lot of sorties that I've done, especially sortie spy missions, you would often see that the sortie spy mission just straight up fails. Because someone is too used to using ciphers and therefore has no idea what to do. Is this guy seriously struggling with Are you serious? He couldn't do that?
Excellent.
That Wukong player really couldn't. Oh, what the hell? Never mind.
We have everything we came for.
I guess he finally figured out how to figure it out, eh? Oh, it was in there. Okay, that explains a lot. You just roll through? No, you don't, because that would actually trigger the alarms. This dude's trying to not trigger the alarms. Yeah, but alert and you stumble. Yeah, exactly. You alert, stumble, and people have often... You don't get CCTV roll, but you do get the alarm off. And I don't know, man. I've played enough sortie spy missions to know that when that alarm goes off, oh, someone about to done fuck it up. Someone about to done screw it up big time. Imagine that you are playing Warframe. Yeah, I know, right? I'm playing Warframe right now. It's incredible. You guys talking about the rolling mob where you're invulnerable? I think they might be talking about Prime Sure-Footed. Because Prime Sure-Footed definitely fixed that up. Just rolling on in, I don't know about that one. Oh, you might be right, actually. You might be right. But the alarm still definitely goes off. Maybe you need to practice your rolling. Yeah, maybe you just need to practice your rolling, mate. Oh. I should ask someone a question.
Another life support.
Hey, let's see. always go for as bright a color as possible. When will you fucking play Ghost and Atlas? Well, there are ways for you to make it so that I do actually play Ghost and/or Atlas. There are ways for you to make it so that I do play Ghost or Atlas. All you gotta do is, you know, put in a tier 1 sub. All you gotta do is just put in a tier 1 sub. Nah, I'm kidding. The gameplay is already good by its raw. Wait, what? I don't... What the hell could that possibly even mean? Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Additional life support has arrived.
Got him. Gotta love Army of One Equinox. No, I saw the point redeem reward. Okay, I saw the point redeem reward. That's exactly what I was talking about.
When you are ready, go to extraction.
Alrighty.
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
Someone here is actually playing Hydroid. That's unusual. But there we go. Someone's actually playing Hydroid. Wonderful. But does not appear to be a tidal impunity Hydroid. I think, like, it's already rare enough to see Hydroids these days. It's even rarer to find tidal impunity Hydroids. I don't know if anyone even... Like, I'm surprised this guy even kept his tidal wave to begin with.
What you have learned here will serve you
You're
well.
running out of time. Consider extraction.
Damn, you have enough points to redeem a gender change. Dude, if that were possible, I would be first in line sometimes. Sometimes I really feel like maybe I should give it a crack. See how it goes, eh? What if Kate really did become Kate? What if Kate actually became Kate and looked like Kate who is on the front of the Kate page? The Kate profile pic. What if Kate became that Kate? Maybe life would be so much better. Because what if Kate lose weight? If I lost any more weight, I would actually, unironically, be underweight. Yeah, that did actually rhyme. Very good.
Seems like every last
Hey, Cephalon Mara, how's it going?
to Alec V's project in the cloud.
Oh, that's right. Which one did you suggest? Oh, okay. That dude. Okay. Kate, what wisdom and knowledge can you give me about coding as a video compositor? Okay, sure. So in film compositing, coding does actually have some level of function, even in video compositing. In Nuke, for example, we tend to use we tend to sometimes use expressions. Expressions are a way that we can just either randomly generate some sort of a pattern that we can then use as an overlay or as a matte or something like that in order to in order to actually sort that all out. Otherwise, we have various other ways in order to use expressions, essentially code, to, do stuff. In video compositing, basically, when you're using Nuke, you could the Nuke script, the Nuke program is basically just a visual representation of essentially coding. When you actually copy a Nuke script, you are actually just copying a gigantic bunch of code, which you can then just copy to someone else, and it's essentially just a gigantic line of code. So even when we're doing video compositing, we are effectively doing programming, except not really. We're just doing it in a much more visual sense. Does that make sense? Yeah, we don't mess around with Photoshop at all. Hey, Mark Lock, how's it going? Where are the robots? What do you mean? PB and Super right here. What are you talking about?
Deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths, and I with your victory.
Oh boy. Okay. I summon thee. Big boy. Alrighty. What the? Beep 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 bam. Titanic Rumbler Supremacy. I'm not a fan of Titanic Rumbler. I actually want to... I'm more into summoning as many people as possible. And so that's where regular Rumblers come in. You know?
Rumbling, rumbling.
Rumbling, it's coming.
Taking care of my wounds! See, mother? Useful.
Yeah. Now maybe looking at my Atlas gameplay and thinking like, damn it, where are your punches, man? Where are your punches? I'm not even using the right weapon for punches. Should be using an impact weapon or like using a weapon with an impact build, shouldn't I? But that is not something that I've done. Oh god. This is... Going down this elevator has just been a gigantic debate.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, take me to the land. Ocean man.
Ocean Man. Oh yeah, Ocean Man. Take me by the hand, take me... Yeah. That song, yeah. Was not expected to be thinking that song in 2022, but there we go. My stat stick doesn't focus on impact build, but crit tech W. Yeah, who needs damage when you have crit? Well, who needs to punch when you have, you know, a gun, I guess, but still. Some people like to punch. Punchy punch, punch, punch. Who the hell is this? Wait, do I actually have a Titanic Rumbler? No, I have two. I do have two. For a second I thought, like, I didn't have two. Alright, where are they? Wait, huh? I'm sorry, what? DE, what's going on, man? What is going on here? Uranus. Constantly and consistently bugged. Ah, there we go.
Still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Yeah, no kidding, no detection from enemy sensors. There aren't even any enemies. How could you be detected if there's... How can you be detected by enemies if there aren't even enemies to begin with? Did your guy unironically follow you for no reason? Dude, we're both unironically following the map for no reason. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Yep. Would you believe me if I said my Atlas punches can red crit? Well, considering that you're an Atlas main, that doesn't surprise me at all.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Alright, where's the acolyte?
Hater punches do like less damage than Inaro's whirlwind, and that's saying something.
Would you believe me if I said my Mark 1 kunai can red crit? Well, considering that my Mark 1 Paris is red critting and is stronger than all of your weapons combined, yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Beat his ass! Beat his ass! Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Beat him! Punch, 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 punch. Alright, he gone. He gone! That was ridiculous. Mark 1 kunai has 5% crit rate, I think. Yeah, but we do have like galvanized... We have like galvanized thingamajig, don't we not? I suppose depending on like what... And also don't forget, oh actually no, Vigilante... Actually, does Vigilante armaments even... Does the Vigilante set even work on her? On Mark 1 kunai?
So,
Otherwise, Harrow, obviously. Do you not even have a proper stat stick built for Atlas punches, Kate? No, I'm not even using a proper stat stick. I literally just swapped to Atlas, that's it. That's all I did. I just swapped to Atlas. I had the Sigma and Octanus there. I'm not a huge fan of his punches, I'll be real here, chat. They're useful, but I'm not a huge fan of it. What do you mean you're not a fan of it? That's literally the entire point of Atlas's kit! I'm more interested in his rumblers. Real men do fist to fist. The only fist to fist that's happening is the fisting that I'm gonna be giving you. Okay, I'm done. Only bitches do guns. True. True. That is actually a true statement. That's why I tend to go bows. Can you check how much time left on Nightwave? Okay, yeah, sure. Let me have a look.
Get out there and cut down the... and make the Lotus proud.
You've got 6 days and 13 hours. Well, actually, hold on. Hang on, that's 6 days and 13 hours to the weekly refresh, but that's not 6 days and 13 hours until when the thing swaps over, right? When is it swapping over? I think... Did you say it was swapping over like 9th or something? I think it ends in 6 days. Does it end in 6 days or... I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily true. The weekly refresh is definitely in 6 days. But is it all over Red Rover in 6 days? Hopefully it doesn't just end in 4 days remaining. Oh, I don't know. Ah! Hey, kiddo. What's with the jaw? Is it because I'm on drifter mode? Oh, that was a bit strange. Let's have a look at what the Hellman's has today. For this week. Baruch! Character that I still haven't bothered to use. 200% primary crit chance, 75% ability efficiency, man! I should really use him. Watch me not use him. Oh, we're using Necros. Oh, we're using Necros. I'm sorry, Cephalomara, we're using Necros. That's I'm using Necros. Okay, let's first start off with let's first get out Baruch.
The system needs you. Will you begin?
Where's the man's refund? This is the DPRK, we don't do refunds. Talk about the great scam. Alright, that's Baruch sorted out. Oh, who was the next one? Alright, who was the one after Necros? Wukong. Just when you thought Wukong was not going to get even more popular, they then give me that. 200% power strength and immune to status effects Wukong. What the hell is that? Like, seriously, DE, what the hell is that? Ugh. Oh, this grape that I just bit into. Oh, it's like wine. Oh, this shit's fermented, dude. Yeah, oh, hang on. Nope, don't want to do that. Don't want to feed plastids. Don't even have that many plastids to begin with. Oof. Why do I not have that many plastids? How is that possible? Yeah. This day I don't have helmets, so I don't have the helmet. I sure hope Nightwave 30 doesn't give me feed extra helmets trying to get 30. Oh, it will. Cat, it will. I guarantee you it will. Okay? I don't think DE has ever removed a challenge from Nightwave. You should get the helmet. The helmet is really, really nice to have. I highly recommend sorting out the helmet. 100%. 100%.
With hell.
Oh, damn it. Down pheromones? Pheromones, rather. Not pheromones. Pheromones. Alright, here we go. Actual tank Necros. Let's roll. I really do feel like Necros needs a small buff, and it's specifically to its energy pool. That's just how I feel. Necros with a whopping 1,300 health. This is basically Nightwave Intermission 3. Yeah, check it out, guys. Necros with a whopping 245% power duration. Ooh. Oh, yes, indeed. Hello, let's go. Death has come to everyone today, especially because this is going to be a mobile defense mission. I have all, I just don't like stabbing my frames with infested. Nande shoka! You do realize that your warframes are also infested, right? You're basically stabbing infested things with infested. You do realize that, right? You're stabbing infested golems with more infested, thus making them stronger. It's like being,
Accept your
Kitsubushi in Demon Slayer.
Trust.
You're basically giving demons more demon blood. Well, actually, that's exactly what's happening. Kill some of these dudes. Ah. Wow, why am I missing every single shot? What is this?
A juggernaut nearby, it will only attack when it senses high concentrations.
Alright, summon the boys.
Blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
These boys do be summoned.
To a terminal. Find one and patch me in. The juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed.
Alright.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Boys, over here!
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Did I hear you correctly about Necros needing a buff to his energy when fucking when you fucking flamed my ass when you said I didn't have the despoil augment for Necros. Yeah. Are you trying to say that there is some hypocrisy? Where is the hypocrisy? You don't use the despoil augment, which goes to my point. Necros already doesn't have a huge energy issue to begin. Doesn't have a huge energy pool to begin with, and you're not using the despoil augment. What is going on here, PB? Why would you not use the despoil augment? It's so good. It is like the very. If the despoil augment didn't exist, I would be screaming to high heavens that Necros needs an energy pool buff. The spoil augment only barely makes it so that he's okay. He only has 180 something, dude. He only has 180 something energy, dude. That's not a lot.
We are finished here. Move on.
And you're burning energy with that? You don't use the spoil either, Soup? Are you serious? What? What kind of weird ass take is this? No shot.
Heavy infestation ahead. Location reached.
Yeah, I'm with Gas. Exactly. Gas D was 100% correct. Not using despoil on a Necros?
This will take a moment.
Why? I like quick thinking. Quick thinking on a Necros? A Warframe that has, and let me remind you, a whopping 188 energy at base. Necros a shit Warframe anyway. Heck W. What are you, Nightmare Frame or some shit? What is this? I don't know. I don't know if Nightmare Frame even thinks that. I just pulled a name out of my ass.
We're working on it. Continue to defend.
I just briefly had a look at his, I had a brief look at Nightmare Frames' 2022 Warframe tier list. I saw Mag at the top, I saw Inaris at the bottom, and I thought, yep, this is a good tier list. Oh, okay, yeah, exactly, this is how toxic his community probably maybe is. He's gonna flame me, well, rather, his community may or may not actually flame me after hearing that I said I saw his community, I saw his tier list, and I thought, yeah, it's a good tier list. Oh yeah, come at me, you guys. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you bastards. If you're gonna flame me like that, at least like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. At least give me the friggin' analytics, you bastards. Not that I care about the analytics, but you might as well do something good with your life. It's the tech. It's like the Tectone line. If you're gonna talk shit to me, that's cool. Oh wait. Oh no, it's Torment. Okay. If you're gonna talk shit about me, that's cool. You know. Don't forget to like, share, and sub. Well, I mean, like, that's literally like how it's, sorry, no, that's not the word I'm looking for. It's, there's a YouTuber, what's his name? Volty. There was a YouTuber by the name of Volty. He basically just stirred up some random shit with Asmongold. And then in justifying him stirring some shit up with Asmongold, he's talking about like, oh, yeah, but like, even if people actually do show up to my YouTube channel to like talk shit about me, that's more comments, which means I go higher in the YouTube algorithm. And I hear that, I'm like, really? That's your takeaway. Everyone is yelling and screaming at you, saying, hey, what you said is complete and utter nonsense.
Ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Squad leader would like to crop you out of the tier list video, mute you, and use text to speech free content. Yeah, exactly. What? Yeah, grind hard squad. Yeah. Well, I mean, GHS is a friggin' TTS meme in the first place anyway, so you know it is what it is. Good thing you don't know. Who the hell is squad leader? Oh yeah, no, we know who GHS is, mate. We know who GHS is. And I can't remember if it was GHS who said like mag. If memory serves, GHS was saying stuff at one point, made a video where he said something along the lines of mag doesn't need energy efficiency. I can't remember if it was GHS or if it was like someone else. I think it was GHS, and I heard that, I was like, what? In what universe does mag not need efficiency? What kind of mag are you running? They haven't exactly given mag specifically the one buff that I've always wanted her to have, which is literally just a buff to make the second part of Pool actually usable past level 10 missions. But aside from that, TB Stilly videos? Oh, I don't know anything about that. It's a pretty big claim. KKXB streaming? Nice! If you want to go and watch some Genshin content, possibly another Spiral run, in his attempt to try and use other characters in Spiral Depression, feel free to check him out. He apparently is streaming right now. If you're on the Discord, you will have the link, because it's on the Discord. I should understand how a channel can dedicate themselves to builds and still have mistakes in every single video. What mistakes? Well, this is the... Is he not the guy who said that like the two things that mag definitely needs to care about is the two things that mag definitely needs to care about is strength and duration, whilst strength and range, and the other two things that mag doesn't care about is duration and efficiency? Is that not who uses counterpulse? That's not CC, it's a strip. He's talking... No, what? No. PB, counterpulse is the augment. It's not the ability. Counterpulse is the augment, mate. Galv, Aptitude, and Serration together. Umbral Vitality on Revenant. And he built Corrupt Charge and Contagion. Oh, what? Corrupt Charge in Contagion. Corrupt Charge in Contagion? That's a strange one. What was the reasoning? If there is a good reason, then okay. Go ham. Like, you know, you do you. Pop off kings and queens, but... Corrupt Charge and Contagion? That doesn't make sense to me. Kundala, the tip of the spear, is using, I believe, Exodia Contagion, yes? Oh no, I'm using Exodia Brave. What? Oh no, there's Exodia Contagion. Yeah, Exodia Contagion is you chuck a melee projectile. So, hang on, so... Corrupt Charge? That's used for heavy attack builds, no? I don't know about you guys, but I use Corrupt Charge in heavy attack builds. I never use Corrupt Charge in like a freaking Contagion build. That makes no sense. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't know. Running out of content, you're basically just one of those peeps who throw shit together in the kitchen pot just to have food. Yeah. He thought it scaled off combo counter, I guess. Actually, you know what? He might be onto something. I actually don't know. I don't know. He might actually be onto something. Let's not completely write it off just yet. To me, it doesn't sound like a whole lot of sense. Okay, I'll tell you right now. Right now, it doesn't sound like a whole lot of sense. But if Contagion does actually scale off combo counter, well, my man might be onto something. Why check the details when we can just check Simulacrum? I have a Kundala. The tip of the spear. Like, you can heavy with Contagion, but it works a bit weird. Okay. Let's find out. Why am I lagging? Okay, let's bring out a corrupted... Let's bring out a heavy gunner. Okay. Alright, I saw like 1,300 and something damage. Okay, I saw like 1,300 and something damage. Now, if we put on Corrupt Charge... Okay, when are you going to be a Warframe Market Trade Chat entrepreneur? I probably won't. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is going to be rough, because I need to remove one of the... Okay, we'll replace it with... We'll replace this one. Because range is not necessarily the most important thing for Corrupt Charge, but I did put range there for normal purposes. I think he might be onto something, chat. I think he might actually be onto something. So, let's have a look here. With Corrupt Charge, I have a 30 combo multiplier. Oh, hold on. My mower is now screwing up the test. My mower is in fact screwing up the test. Okay, here we go. Throw it over. 992. I saw a 992, okay? Do it again, one more time. Whee! Bang! 1029. Wait, hold on. Does distance travel actually affect how much damage it does? Oh, it needs to travel 30 meters. Okay. So we'll do it from here. Bang! What? Okay, let's try that again. Okay, here we go. Whee! Bang! Like I saw like 1,400 or thereabouts damage. Okay, cool. Now let's remove Corrupt Charge. Summon a new one. Bang! Maybe the damage will actually do jack. Okay, how about we just go up against maybe not a level 170 Corrupted Heavy Gunner. Just a level 100 Corrupted Heavy Gunner. Because keep in mind, like, under normal circumstances, I would also be coating everyone in viral procs. Whee! Bang! I think he might be onto something, chat. I think he might actually be onto something. So this is... Wait, but this is without it, though. Okay. 1,500. He might be onto something, chat. He might actually be onto something. Bang. He might actually be onto something. That being said, I'ma say this though. When I was using a Kundala, pretty sure the direct hit applied viral. Okay. I'ma say this though. The way I normally play with a Kundala, it's kind of something like this. If I summon 20 of these guys, put them level 170. I would tend to build up a maximum combo meter and then chuck a big one. Big one. Big one. You know, this is basically how I like to play a Kundala. I like to use the spear not just for chucking out the tip, but also bringing in the entire shaft. That's how I roll. Okay? Bang. Also, Mark streaming. Nice. Guess everyone is really spoiled for choice today when it comes to streams. Like, certainly it is affected by combo counter when it comes to crit chance. Okay? What we can definitely confirm is that it is affected by combo counter when it comes to like its crit chance. Because I'm using something like Blood Rush on it. Naturally that is going to be affected. Okay? So it kind of does stand to reason that the idea of oh, hang on, I just realized So then the idea of it being affected by a combo counter does actually make some level of sense. Condition overload doesn't work on contagion, pretty sure. Okay, you're probably right. But like I said, I tend to use the spear not just to chuck a bomb out, but also to actually just do normal stuff. So that's basically how I roll with it. Then again, I don't actually play with this weapon ever these days. I prefer to use my Primordial Jade Wing Spear. Because goddammit, I can't get myself a damn Primordial Jade Wing Spear otherwise. There is my Primordial Jade Wing Spear right there. You should play Smite. I've thought about playing Smite. They did an Avatar crossover. And that was very interesting. To see Aang, I think it was Aang, Zuko, and did they bring Korra into the game as well? I can't remember, but I have thought about it. I have played League of Legends as well, for anyone wondering. I played League of Legends for a grand total of about 3 minutes. Not really 3 minutes. I've played League of Legends for, I think, collectively about a day. Like, the amount of hours that I put into League of Legends is probably about a day. So I haven't played a whole lot of League of Legends. But when I do play League of Legends, it's KORRA, mate. When I do play League of Legends, or when I did play League of Legends, I played Morgana. And I also tried to play the spider chick, Elise. Yeah, she's an interesting character. A bit more confusing to get used to, but I think I vaguely got used to how Elise worked at least. So yeah, that was interesting enough. But yeah, I don't really play League ever. I don't even have League of Legends installed right now, actually, now. Which is probably gonna bite me in the ass later on if one of my friends actually just suddenly says like, hey, let's play League of Legends, and I'll be like, shit. Still no Brood by the frame? Yeah, I want a Spider-Girl frame. 100%. I want a Spider-Girl frame. Who's my avatar waifu? So Cephalon Mara is saying Kuvira. Oh, the Great Uniter. So you're into fascists, huh? That's kind of hot. No, I'm 150 billion% into Asami. I don't care what anyone says. Asami is the best.
You are approaching the holding area.
Asami is the best. She's not only best girl, she is also best girl whilst having no powers.
This is the jail.
She's the Batman. She's like the Batman of the Avatar series. What's your superpower? I'm rich.
Is almost out of time. Hurry.
If they tell you to play League, then there's no friend. True.
Prisoner located.
I like
We need to get them back to command. Find your way to the exits.
Hey man, I agree with Markiplier on that one. I don't necessarily agree with Markiplier on a whole lot, but on that,
Just let us walk out of here.
we are comrades. We are comrades in arms. I don't know why I just put on a Russian accent. That's not necessarily the accent I should put on, but whatever. We are K-Kona comrades indeed in that particular regard. 100%. Cephalon Mara says Asami is a hoe and Mako is a hoe too. Mako is a hoe, but Asami is a queen, okay? Asami is a queen. Okay, so I will not hear you talk shit about Asami, okay? Asami is both drop-dead gorgeous
As you conquer the foe,
and
so you conquer
is super-duper powerful with an electric glove. So she's a lightning bender without actually being a lightning bender. And she's like Sokka. Despite the fact that she has no bending powers. She doesn't drag the team. She's actually able to not only keep up with the team, but also provide the team with an angle that the others are not necessarily able to provide. Where like everyone else is like, oh crap, they're a bender, we're gonna fight against benders, and then here comes Asami, the non-bender, and they're like, oh, it's just a non-bender. And then she puts on the friggin' electric glove and just shocks your ass. dead. Well, not dead, but she shocks your ass. And this chick kicks ass on a near constant basis, man. Asami is great. Asami is fantastic. Alrighty. Here comes the cryotic farm. Now, that girl fell off the book one. Bullshit. She improved and she got better with every single book. Please. Please. She also awakened the lesbian sexuality of a lot of people, including one of my friends. This is a story for her to tell, but it is a story nonetheless. That Asami was the indicator that she was in fact a lesbian. And I can see why. Strong, independent woman who don't need no man? Hell yeah, let's go. Alright, so we're going to be farming a lot of cryotic. If anyone wants to join me, feel free to join me right now.
Do you remember the old war?
What?
Operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
There are how many people in recruitment chat? What region is this? What region am I in? Hang on. Social system. Oh, North America. Oh, yikes. Yeah, okay, there's at least a handful of us now in region chat. Oh man, I can't believe that when we went to the North America region chat, there was a whopping 5 people, of one of which was DE Kickbot. I can't believe it. I actually don't believe it. Like, it should not, it's not even like is it, I mean, like, what time is it in New York? I don't know. Let's see. Alright. Even then, I bet NA Lost Ark has queues still. You know what? I actually logged into Lost Ark last night and there were no queues. I've actually logged into Lost Ark about 2 or 3 times in a row now where there were no queues somehow. But it's not like the game is dying or anything. There just happens to be no queues this time, so that was actually pretty lucky. Okay, so, we have someone who wants, in. Ooh, exciting. Okay, so, I want to talk briefly about a bit of news as well, before we do the cryotic run. So, there's a reason why I was asking you, PB, about whether or not you're from the Philippines, because there's actually some very important Filipino news that I think you definitely should know, because if Soup ever were to visit you, you could at least say, hey, this is against the law, okay? So let me just, okay, this is from, I hope I can read CNN. Okay, here we go. This is from CNN. After a decades-long fight, the Philippines has raised the age of sexual consent from 12 to 16, ladies and gentlemen. Specifically, PB. This is for you, PB. The Philippines has raised the age of consent from 12 to 16. What that means is that as of from yesterday until the beginning of time, the minimum age of sexual consent was actually 12 in the Philippines, and it has now been raised to 16. Why was it 12? I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, why was it 12? That is the big question. Maybe the CNN article will explain. President Rodrigo Duterte has signed into law a bill that raises the minimum age of sexual consent from 12 to 16 in a bid to protect minors from rape and sexual abuse. Until now, the Philippines had one of the world's lowest minimum ages of sexual consent, behind Nigeria's age of 11. So apparently if you want to fuck a kid, for some reason, Nigeria allows that. Why is that the case? I don't know. Also, Nigeria. Third world country. So, you know, that's some pretty fucked up shit. That's some pretty fucked up shit. Pedro Almeida. Hey man, how's it going? Yeah, I know, right? Yikerinos. As of yesterday, the minimum age of sexual consent was 12 in the Philippines. Today, the minimum age of sexual consent is now 16. Which, by the way, is the same age of consent here in Australia. When you're 16, you can start fucking. Okay? But you can't start drinking until you're 18. Okay, that's the deal. That's the deal in Australia. You can start fucking at 16, but you can't start drinking until you're 18. Okay, that's the deal. Unless you're drinking at home, in which case go nuts. Okay, so under the bill endorsed by Duterte, which is gender neutral, what the fuck does that even mean? Any adult engaging in sexual contact with anyone 16 or under would be committing statutory rape, unless the age difference between them was 3 years or less and sex was proven to be consensual and neither abusive nor exploitative. Oh no, so they're bringing in Romeo and Juliet laws into this particular kind of thing. Okay. That's... The exemption, of course, does not apply if one of those involved was under 13. Wait, so what if you married a 12-year-old prior to this? Oh, I get the feeling that that particular marriage is about to get annulled. Yeah, I think that marriage is about to get annulled or voided. Marriages can be voided for a variety of reasons. For example, if you marry someone who is, I guess, you know, what is it, mentally handicapped, for example, or someone who is what's the word, neurodivergent or something like that, and it is proven that they, for example, may have the IQ of a child and therefore cannot like take care of themselves, for example. That marriage can very much be annulled, or not annulled. That marriage can very much be voided by law. You know, the state could actually just step in and be like, no, you cannot have. So we welcome this legal development, hope that it will protect young girls from rape and sexual abuse. So yeah, that's really cool. Activists in the Philippines have been pushing to raise the age of consent since the 80s. The former law protected predators. The former law protected predators, critics say, because they claim victims consented, and children as young as 12 can often be coerced or threatened into silence. This is 100% true. We have seen countless stories and examples of children who were coerced into those kinds of acts, who were then scared because maybe it was a family member, and they don't want to send one of their family members to jail, which is why they're scared. And then 20 years later, they finally pluck up the courage to actually out the son of a bitch who done do stuff to them. But that's the thing. Until Monday, the law hadn't changed for 91 years. As of 91 years. PB, what the fuck? Are you serious? You're only back now? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're starting all over again. PB, I want you to listen very, very carefully. The Philippines has raised the age of sexual consent from 12 to 16. Okay? Keep that in mind. That in your country, yesterday, a child as young as 12 could be raped, essentially, and it would be legal. Well, provided they consented. Provided the child consented to sex, it would have been legal. today, it is no longer legal. It is now statutory rape. The bill has been signed into law. The age of consent in the Philippines is now 16. Now, keep in mind that as of that until yesterday, the Philippines had one of the lowest minimum age of sexual consent in the world. It just so happened to be slightly higher than Nigeria's age of 11. So yeah, this is the country that you are living in, apparently. PB. Country that now, finally, has an age of consent that is exactly the same as that of Australia. Okay? Just want to let you know. Just want to let you know. Now, here's the even more fucked up thing. Yeah, even in my class, there was someone who already had a kid. I would say, what the fuck, PB, but that actually makes a lot of sense. That actually makes a shocking amount of sense. Yeah, Nigeria, 11. Fucking 11, dude. Now, I do want to talk about this too. This is from equalitynow.org. Child marriage. The US is not off the hook. I do want to say this though. The US is not off the hook. There are loopholes in US law that allow for marriage under the age of 18 in most US states. It's not just Sweet Home Alabama. It's most of the US states. Did you know that only 4 US states meet the minimum age of marriage to be set to 18, no exceptions? Only 4 US states meet this standard, and that the federal government provides a child marital exemption for statutory rape. Child marriage is currently legal in 44 states. Aside from Delaware, Minnesota, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island. California, ladies and gentlemen, and I need to stress this. California, the state that a lot of people would claim as the bastion of liberal thought and bullshit and all that jazz. You can marry a kid in California. You can marry a kid in California. Of course, Sweet Home Alabama. You know, Sweet Home Alabama. You can marry a 14-year-old at Sweet Home Alabama. You know? Also, Mom just bought a pizza, that's why I just came back. Okay. Like, imagine being a country that claims to be a first world nation like the United States, and yet still has, to this day, 44 states. That's 44 out of the 50. That's like, that's nearly 90% of the states, by the way. Having nearly 9 out of every 10 states that still allows you to marry a 14-year-old. That makes it legal for you to marry a 14-year-old. How fucked is that? And because you've married a 14-year-old, technically, there is now the statutory rape exception. Statutory rape is when one of the parties whose sexual activity is below the age of consent, 18 or 16, depending on where you are. It does not have to be forcible because the minor is not legally able to consent. 18 USC section 2243A, sexual abuse on a minor applies when a person knowingly engages in the sexual act with another person who is between the ages of 12 and 16. And as, what? Hold on. This law doesn't even make a whole lot of sense. No, just knowingly engages in a sexual act with another person who is under the age of 16. That's it. That's just how statutory rape works, okay? And is at least 4 years younger than the perpetrator. What the fuck is that? Okay, fine. This allows a defense to the crime when the person engaging in the sexual act were at the time married to each other, which means in Sweet Home Alabama and also in fucking liberal California, if you for some reason want to statutorily rape a child, all you gotta do is marry them. That is fucked up, okay? I need to stress this again. That is fucked up. Okay? The law not only suggests that the federal government condones the practice of child marriage, it allows an adult to engage in sexual activity with children as young as 12. So chat, it is fantastic that the Philippines have finally raised the age of sexual consent to 16, as they fucking well should. But I want to use this to highlight It probably been thought twice to be a good law. Yeah, somehow it was brought into law. This was brought into law. So imagine a bunch of crusty. Is a guy still in your party? He went to go and get some kuva. So he'll be back later. He'll be back in a bit. If you want to join me, feel free to join me, okay? Like it's incredible that America unironically has these laws that were actually brought into law in the first place, and nobody batted an eye and thought, wait, this is a bad idea. We're allowing adults to basically rape children on a near constant basis. What is this shit? What is this shit? And you know what's the most hilarious part? Nobody talks about it. Almost, I don't hear anyone ever talk about this. And I don't mean like streamers. I don't mean like... No, I don't hear anyone talk about this. How is this not front page news on a near constant basis? Extra, read all about it. Your country allows you to rape children as long as you marry them. How is this not front page news every single day? Until the law changes. How is this not front page news every single day? Did I see my country's press? Oh. Duterte? Yeah, we were talking. Are you from the Philippines as well, Mark Luck? Oh, okay, there we go. Anyway, yeah, we're talking about how the Philippines raised their age of consent from 12 to 16, which of course suggests that until yesterday, your country allowed you to rape 12-year-olds. Yeah, you want to talk about some yikes shit right there? Exactly, some freaking yikes heck shit right there. And now I'm pivoted slightly from the Philippines to the United States, where in 9 out of every 10 states in the US, you can also do the same thing as you did in the Philippines, just marry the kid first. Which of course makes you wonder, wait, hold on, you can marry the kid? What? Yeah, in 9 out of 10 states, including liberal California, by the way, you can marry the kid. Raising our land's age consent was like one of the few great achievements in our history since the liberation of foreign countries in the 15th century, because the Philippines was still developing, and I did forget that it's a third world. I forget it's a third world country, and as someone who has the privilege to have a PC, even then I can't raise a child. Yeah. It's fucked. It's all fucked. How is this not front page? But yeah, so awesome. Front page news, Philippines. Y'all can't screw 12-year-olds no more. You have to wait until they're 16 before you even try. You have to wait until they're 16 before you even try. Okay? And if they say no, well then you can't fuck the 16-year-old either. Because that's how rape works. If they say no, don't. It's that simple. Also, our current education is fucked. We learn absolute jack shit due to being similar to Packers in the US. Yeah, that's why you come to me, because I can tell you precisely what the hell is going on. In America, you can still rape a 12-year-old so long as you marry them. 9 out of every 10 states. Haha, get fucked, you can't rape children. I'm taking STEM and we're having entrepreneurship as a subject. It's really the US stuff. It's really the US side of this that just freaks me out. You know, it's really the US part of this that freaks. Well, not the US obviously has nothing to do with this story. I'm shoehorning in the US just to talk shit about the US again, because this freaks me out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this freaks me out. Imagine wanting to screw a young kid. I know, right? Oh, this freaks me out. That it's still legal in America, because it's not legal. I fucking hope it's not legal in Australia. No shot is it illegal. See, in Australia, here we go. Department of Home Affairs. You ready? Forced marriage is not acceptable and it's a slavery-like practice and an abuse of human rights. Forcing someone to get married is a crime in Australia and is punishable by up to 9 years in prison or up to 25 years in prison if a child is taken overseas to be forced married. In Australia, the marriageable age is 16. It is illegal under Australian law for any person under the age of 16 and 2 people under the age of 18 to marry. It is just straight up illegal. We have a federal law that makes it just straight up illegal. Okay? Just straight up illegal. If you're under 16, it is illegal for you to have sex with an adult. Or rather, it is illegal for an adult to have sex with you. Because that's statutory rape, right? Therefore, it is also illegal to get married when you're 16. We have a federal law. Why the fuck does the US, why the fuck does the land of the free, home of the brave not have a fucking federal law against this shit? Australia, we have a federal law. We have specialized teams to investigate forced marriage. You can't marry someone under the age of 18 or under the age of 16. You know? You can't marry someone under the age of 18 or 16. It's just straight the fuck up illegal. But in America, you can. If you ever hear anyone say, America is the greatest country in the world. Really? You do realize that 9 out of 10 states, including your favorite state, whoever they are, if they're a left-winger, just say California. If they're a right-winger, say Alabama. I don't think anyone ever said that. Oh, a lot of people say that. Does America even have free healthcare? No. Americans now don't say that. Well, there might be a couple of hillbilly rednecks out there who still say, nah, America's the best, America's the greatest country in the world. But they were definitely saying that a lot, like 10, 20 years ago. When guess what? The child marriage shit was around 10, 20 years ago. When people did say that America was the greatest country in the world. People in the media, people on the news, people in like, panel shows, people in, opinion panel shows. In America, probably at one point said, yeah, but America's the greatest country in the world. That's why people are coming here. That's why we have a lot of people who are trying to immigrate here, because America's the greatest country in the world. We are the freest country in the world. That's why a lot of people are coming over here to steal our jobs, because we are the greatest country in the world. These people would say that at the same time, that child marriage was a thing. I dare not even step foot in America. I feel like I'd either get shot or cancelled. Shot is more likely than cancelled. It's fucked. The Virgin America versus the Chad Australia, where we have unironically banned marriage under the age of 18 or under the age of 16, so long as at least one person is over the age of 18, apparently. Any person under the age of 16, illegal. 2 people under the age of 18, illegal. Like, we figured it out. How has America not figured it out yet? Well, okay, hang on. This is the same country that can't figure out gun control. Without getting into that. Like, fuck Christ. Fucking Christ. Let me say that again. Child marriage is currently legal in 44 states, including Delaware. Oh, sorry. Child marriage is only legal in 44 states. Only Delaware, Minnesota, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island have set the minimum age to 18 and have eliminated all exceptions. 20 US states do not require a minimum age for marriage, with parental or judicial waiver. In other words, with parental consent, in 20 US states, you could technically marry a 3-year-old. By definition, you can marry a 3-year-old. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's all I have to say. What the fuck? How the fuck does a country even exist like that? How the fuck does a country even exist? Does anyone want to join me for, for a crowdic run. Yeah, imagine having to change your wife's diapers. Yeah, that's yeah. Like what? Yeah, exactly. Like parental consent doesn't mean jack shit either. My mom and dad got married at like 30 and didn't even give birth to me and my 3 brothers until like 44 or 45. Oh, nice. So they really decided to just live their life first before considering raising kids. Or they were like really trying to get their ducks in a row first before they decided to raise kids. Fair enough. It's actually very responsible of them, actually. Because when you're 30, maybe they just straight up didn't have, you know, the financial capabilities to do so. Comrade Instinct, thanks for the follow. I hope you didn't just follow because we're talking about age of consent laws, but there we go. Alrighty, where should I go to farm crowdic? Chat, do we have is there like a preferred place to farm crowdic? Hello, Comrade Instinct. Hello. Earth-infested dark sector. Ah, I see. Does anyone want to join me? Or am I going to be doing this by myself? I think I'm going to be doing this by myself. Trying to do a fisher excavation so you can track relics as well. Play Zephyr. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Do we have any excavation ones? No, we don't even have any excavation fishers though. Invite me? Okay, send me a message on in-game. We're on PC, of course, by the way. It's Kategari. That's the username. That's the username. So /w Kategari or /join Kategari. Try to do /join Kategari first because I should have this on public mode. If that doesn't work, /w Kategari. Send me a message. You want me to play Zephyr, hey? Okay, I can do that. Alrighty.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Okay, it looks like nobody else wants to join in. Guess I'll just start this thing. I need 2,300 crowdic. How long is that going to take? Palestro Gaming. Hey man, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am doing a crowdic run. If you wish to join me, /w Kategari or /join Kategari on PC.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors' death.
Excavator deployed.
Next week we
Protect the
should
unit
play
while it
crowdic
extracts the
doing
artifact.
excavation fishers after the zombies.
Yeah. I mean, the fact of the matter is, I just don't really have a farm crowdic to begin with.
Has run out of power. Find a cell.
Alright, let's put that in. That in. Oh, I'm out of energy. That's not good.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
Ah,
Attack us, we will counter.
so I have to make friends to join. No, not necessarily. You just have to send me a message. Send me a message and I will invite you into the team. Make sure you have a booster. Oh yeah, no, I do have a booster. You're talking about a resource booster, right? I do have that. That's why I always say, like, if you want to join me, just try /join Kategari. Try and type in /join Kategari, or type in /w Kategari.
Data complete. Your hard work has just been rewarded. Extraction is now available.
If I can't invite you, I'll just hop out. Because I've already just completed... I probably can't invite you because I've effectively just completed the objective. So if you send me a message, if you're able to send me a... If you're able to send me a message, then I can basically help you out from there. But you haven't sent me a message yet. Could you imagine... hang on. Could you imagine if we could take off those ugly-ass shoulder pads on the skin? I like these shoulder pads. What are you talking about? Just search r/Kategari. No shot does that even exist.
Keep it powered and protect it from enemy fire. An artifact has been located.
Wait a minute, after this mission.
The dig site.
Wait, what?
The excavator has lost power. Find another cell.
Okay, what's your opinion on the Mark 1 bow? I'm not a fan of it. Like, I'm not really into the bow. I'm not really into the bow weapon in general. You know? So my opinion of the Mark 1 is not very high. Like, it's not like a Mark 1 Paris, right? Where like it's actually where like a Mark 1 Paris could still be made decent. You're icky if you use the lens and not Brammer for Zephyr tornadoes. Bitch, please. The reason why I use the lens with tornadoes is because the tornadoes actually allow me to use lens. The tornadoes enable lens. Aside from that, I don't really ever use the lens. When do I use the Cooper Brammer? Regularly, even outside of like tornado memes. Oh, you know. True power of a Mark 1 bow. Okay, show me. I want to see if you can make the Mark 1 bow really, really strong. I want to see. Finally, I brought out Sassy Kate. What's my IGN? You want to take a wild guess? It's the same as my Twitch. Kategari.
Excavator is ready.
That's why I say if you want to join me,
powered and protected from enemy fire.
just type in chat. Just type in-game chat /join Kategari or /w Kategari.
To the dig site.
You can either send me a message or try to join me in game.
An oral methods have backfired. We need another power cell for the excavator.
They've done level cap Mark 1 bow, but it does kind of still suck compared to other weapons. Well, I mean, as long as you can, if you can do I was supposed to say leather cap. If you can do level cap stuff with the Mark 1 bow, then stack it, whatever, fine. And I can probably do level cap stuff with the Mark 1 Paris Prime as well. Especially since my Paris Prime, sorry, Mark 1 Paris. Especially since my Mark 1 Paris is probably the strongest Mark 1 Paris in the history of Warframe. This is known. I personally don't care about level cap because in order to do level cap stuff, you basically have to be in a mission for like 3 hours. And I work full time. Try to level cap the slug. Somehow I think that's actually been done.
That was a close one.
That was a close one, apparently. Apparently. Stug's too mainstream. Stug too mainstream. Oh, what a time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. Did not think I would ever live to see the day where apparently the stud is considered too mainstream. Oh, everyone, it's too mainstream for memes. Oh, it's too meme-stream. I see. Too mainstream for that purpose. Ah. Okay, well, considering that I think one of us wants to join in, and one of us wants me to have a look at a Mark 1 bow build, then, might as well hop out of this mission. And, set up a team to do the next one. Not a build? Okay, then what is it? It's the build. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at it. Have you sent me a message? Oh, it is so. You actually called your account Mark 1 Bow God. Did you start off, did your account start with that name, or did you just change it later on? I gotta know. Did you actually start with that name, or did it actually just happen later on? You're that guy from Region Chat? Oh no, you're that guy from Region Chat. Okay, okay. You changed it later. I see. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed in you, my dude. Because if you actually started off the game as Mark 1 Bow God, and you stuck with it, well then, here is your crown. Okay, let's have a look at this shit.
What the actual fuck is that deal?
Interesting. Now I see how this works. And now I see why this works. So what we have here is a 28 former build on a Mark 1 bow. And we have an umbral polarity here, we have an umbral polarity here, we have an umbral polarity here, and an umbral polarity here, an umbral polarity here, and an umbral polarity here. You also have two umbral polarities, so you can put in sacrificial pressure and sacrificial steel. And you've put in a universal former, so that you can use any stance you want. Or rather, you put in a stance former, so you can use any stance you want. This is a good build. This is a real good build. It had a total of 69 total formers. Oh. Oh, okay. So chat,
Background radiation is
what we're looking at here is a 386 former build. Okay, and I have to stress this, 386 former build, okay? And that's what makes this weapon so impressive. What did it cost? 386 former. Specifically 386 umbral former. Yeah! 386 umbral former. What, are you going to disappoint us by saying it's less than 386 umbral former? Is that what's happening? Don't disappoint us. We're all expecting this to be a 386 umbral former build. Don't disappoint us. Any less and you're no longer a god. That's how it works. 69. Ooh, not enough. Not enough. You call yourself a Mark 1 bow god. Yikes. Also my most used melee. You know what? Somehow I don't think that is false. I somehow don't think that is false. The question in my mind is, by what margin? Huh? Okay. The question on my mind is, by what margin is it the most used? So your Mark 1 bow is sitting at 18.9%. Then a Zor is sitting at 11.6%. Cronin Prime is sitting at 11.6%. Venka Prime is sitting at 7%. Almost double. Well, considering that both your first and second and third used melees are all triple digits. Ooh, I don't know, buddy. I was kind of expecting a little bit more than that. I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm sorry. I was expecting this to sit on the 20 to 25%, and then for this to be sitting on like the 6 to 7%, 6 to 7%, 5 to 7%, and then this is actually 5%. Not good enough. Come back to me when you reach that level where your Mark 1 bow has been used around about a quarter of the time that you've been playing the game. And the rest of your melee weapons are in the single digits. Then, and only then, come back to me and then try to proclaim yourself a god.
Who signed on to Alex V's project in the clouds have yet to be heard from. That's what
I did notice, I think your most used Warframe was like, whispered like 30-something%, is that correct? So like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Most used, well, you can't see it. Most used Warframe, mag, 36%, okay? You ready? Second most used Warframe, 5%. If you can do that with your Mark 1 bow, then come back to me, okay? Well, if you can do that with your Mark 1 bow, come back to me. Until then, sorry, buddy. Not good enough. I don't play with just one melee deer, and you call yourself a Mark 1 god. How could you... Then you can't claim to be a Mark 1 god, I'm sorry. It needs Venak. What's
Are gonna
Venak?
need another 100 years in order to reach such state.
Yeah. So you better get to it, buddy. You better get to it. Alright, let's have a look at this guy's Natarok. Okay, first off, you're missing an arcane. You should probably sort that out. Secondly, you might want to maximize that... Wait, Eagle Eye? Why Eagle Eye? Oh, that's a bit of a weird choice. Pure heat damage? Oh, okay. Sure. Wildfire. You do realize this is a bow, right? Bows don't have magazines. You might be better off using the 6060 mod, actually. You might be better off using the 6060 heat mod, which you don't have here. Do you have the 6060 mod? I mean, you finished the new war. Surely you have the 6060 mod. It's... Oh, I don't remember what it's called, actually. I know, but I need extra heat. Okay, then use the 6060 mod. You get 60% status chance and 60% heat damage. I don't know why you need that much heat damage, honestly, but... You do you. Okay, you do you. Okay, you're using Eagle Eye to do sniper mode. Fine. Okay, that makes sense. Hush, fair enough. Thunderbolt? Okay. Thunderbolt kind of needs a buff. So I personally do not recommend Thunderbolt at this particular moment in time. You want 60% more heat damage with per shot. Yeah, I get that. That's why you use the 6060 mod. The 60% status, 60% heat. That's what I'm talking about. You might want to maximize your amalgam serration. Shot per shot. It says magazine capacity. It's not multi-shot, dude. Speaking of which, where's your multi-shot? Heavy cal on a Natarok? Well, more importantly, where's your multi-shot? I feel like they're just new. How can you be new when you've completed the new war? Can you be new and complete the new war? Am I out of touch again? Can you be new to the game and have completed the new war? I don't think so. You need a Railjack. You need a Necromech. You need to complete the war within. Right? PB, that's more to my point, which is that it's really hard to be a new player and have completed the new war. This dude has a Natarok build, which means Which means they've completed the new war. You can't get the Dathrok without completing the new war. You need to defeat Umbra, which is pretty annoying to defeat without build Ambus. Well, yeah, exactly. You can't be. I don't think you can really be a new player without complete the new war. Rather, I don't think you can be a new player and complete the new war. Okay, my dude, awesome. So you've got yourselves the start. I will tell you this: you've got yourself the start of a particularly interesting build. I've not seen someone go whole ham on heat before, so you know that's new. I've never seen anyone go whole ham on heat. But some things that I highly recommend: galvanized chamber. Okay, I recommend that you get yourself galvanized chamber or split chamber. I'm surprised you don't have split chamber, but you should probably get yourself galvanized chamber because galvanized chamber is multi-shot. Multi-shot is very, very useful. What Palestro Gaming was talking about, it is said that the idea of 2 arrows in 1 quiver equals 2 shots. That's got nothing to do with wildfire, because wildfire is all about magazine capacity, of which a bow has none. A bow never has magazine capacity. There's no such thing, because you don't have a magazine to begin with. It's a bow. When you have the idea of using 2 arrows at the same time, that's multi-shot. That's not magazine capacity. There's no such thing as I thought it was silent. It's not. The weapon itself is actually not silent. You ready? Noise, silent, noise, alarming. It's actually alarming. Hate going nuts. Well, I just need to correct something in chat because Palestro Gaming really thinks for some reason that magazine capacity actually works on a bow. It doesn't. Okay? Trust me, it doesn't. But yeah, that's why I use Hush. Like, the only reason why I use Hush. Okay, let me. Okay, PB, I'll tell you that. I'm memeing. I fucking hope so. I'll tell you this though. Well, Kate doesn't get. Shut the fuck up, Soup. You fucking. Anyway, I just want to make sure that nobody ever gets the impression that you could put magazine capacity on a bow. I just want to make absolutely clear. Because we've seen in the past, we've seen people unironically use crit damage on a Mara Detron, Soup. We've seen people use crit damage on a Mara Detron, and I asked them, why are you using crit damage on a Mara Detron? It's a weapon that has not that much crit chance, and it's a weapon that has less than 2 times crit damage just to start off with. Why are you using crit damage on a Mara Detron? Oh, because I saw a YouTuber use it! I saw a YouTuber use it! So I'm going to follow the YouTuber! Because they use crit damage on a Mara Detron! That's what I try to prevent on whenever possible, okay? I try to prevent that whenever possible. What about the Mara Detron? Who the fuck puts crit damage on a Mara Detron? I guess they have Harrow or Arcade Avenger. Nope. Nope. In fact, I think I put up a poll and asked people who use crit damage on a Mara Detron, why? And I think I put as one of the answers, mag. And the top answer was mag. Somehow the idea of using mag meant that you should use crit damage on a fucking Mara Detron. And that makes no fucking sense to me. You could put Arcane Avenger on mag? Then why not just use any other Warframe? Like, there were like 4 other options. I can't remember what they were. And one of the options was mag. How much crit damage does Mara Detron have? It's like 1.8, isn't it? I can't even search the fucking thing. I can't even search it. 1.5. Oh, it's even worse! It's even worse! Because max energizes well with Mara Detron. That doesn't mean you put crit damage on a non-crit weapon though. That makes no sense. That's like some that is literally copium. That's literally copium. Crit is a multiplier? You might as well just stick to using status on the damn weapon, man. I swear you're gonna get more value from friggin' status. What's the crit chance on a Mara Detron? what's the crit chance on Maradetron? 8%. Let me say that again. It's 8%. 8% crit chance, 1.5 times crit multiplier. How the hell can you cope your way into putting a freaking crit damage mod? Oh, and by the way, they don't put a crit chance mod. They don't put a crit chance mod for some fucking reason. They don't put a crit chance mod. Okay, then just say a Harrow. The answer is Harrow. Then just say Harrow. Fuck. Fuck, man. No. Oh, nobody said Arcade Avenger, by the way. You are the first person ever to actually justify with Arcade Avenger. Sorry, you're the first person I've ever heard who actually justifies it with Arcade Avenger. So I'll tell you. So I'll give you that. Okay, you do have. I'll give you props for that. You are the first person I've ever heard justify putting crit damage on a Maradetron because Arcade Avenger. Okay. Okay. Cool. You're the first person who's ever said that. Okay. That. Now let's just say that Arcade Avenger makes it 53%. Okay. Okay. Now we have at least something to work on. Thoughts on people putting crit mods on Dex Pixia. What the fuck? Is that real? Is that also another Arcade Avenger meme? I don't think I have. I hope I haven't. 3 times crit is not too bad. I mean, if you ask me, I still prefer Energize and Thingamajig, but if it works for you, then fine, whatever. But it's like
Operator, you have.
Yeah, I don't do that shit.
How the Tenno arm.
You use crit Pixia? Is it good? Does it work for you? It's actually fine to put crit mods on Dex. I mean, what's the crit chance on Dex? I mean, considering that the crit chance is 10%, it's a bit, you know, it's a little bit, but you know, it could work, I guess. Aditya Singh asking any giveaway. Soup, is that you? No, there are no giveaways. Okay, what am I looking at? Alright, you want me to have a look at your... Wait, someone wanted me to have a look at a Skajati build. Okay. Quickening. Okay. Yeah, this is not bad. You might want to max out your sacrificial mods. Yeah. Okay, that's an interesting choice, but okay, fair enough. Slash damage? I don't even know. I don't even know. Hold on. I don't even know. I don't even know. Wait, you're doing electric damage? What the fuck? Is there a reason for this? Yeah, it's it. Can you explain why electric damage? I'm not just stun people. What's your status chance? What the fuck is your status chance? Oh, 48%. Okay. And how effective is that? He's new to the game? No! This guy has a Narok build, right? No, sorry, wrong person. No, this guy's a Narok build. No shot is he new. No shot is he new. Is the electric damage working for you? Comrade. Don't care about everyone else. Don't read it. Don't care about what anyone else has to say. Is it working for you? It's working for you? Okay. Nice. Good stuff. This is the most essence of a new player build. I mean, come on, Kate. I don't understand it myself, okay? Look, I don't understand it myself, but if Comrade Instinct is actually noticing that the stun is actually working, the stun from the electric damage is actually working for him, at least someone is actually able to find some value in electricity damage. I can't. I sure as shit can't. But hey, if he can find some value in it, then great. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, man. You fucking go nuts. Cough, cough, Volt. What if the motherfucker doesn't want to use Volt? Actually, you know what? Let's have a look at his. Let's have a look at his profile. Maybe he doesn't even use Volt. MR10. Umbra at 53%. Wow. You are a rare breed of player, my dude. You are a rare... You haven't even used Volt ever. Oh, you are a rare breed of player, my dude. Oh, I have not seen someone like this before. 53% on the Excalibur Umbra. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm sending you a friend request. Damn. I have never come across that before. That's incredible. Yeah. What is that? Slash add friend Spartan Ranger. That work? Ah, damn it. Friend add, right? Slash friend add Spartan Ranger. Okay, I don't even know what the command is. Fuck. Anyway, I'll send you a friend request somehow. If I can. That's a cursed profile. Oh, you've added me. That's right. You fucking added me. Yep, there's Quillies. Nice. And there's Spartan Ranger. Nice. You Atlas. Fuck. You've triggered the PB, my dude. You've triggered the PB. Ay. Tenet Exec Avenger at 12x combo heavy is 500 crit chats. Okay, so Blood Rush, Sack Steel, heavy. Yeah, this looks pretty straightforward. Jesus Christ. And you managed to get a negative on impact damage, which is, I think, pretty good for Tenet Exec. Yeah, it is. Actually, it's not that great for Tenet Exec, but still, that's alright. Wow. Okay. This looks impressive. This does look impressive. Put a fucking Umbral mod in your build, you bastard. Put a fucking Umbral mod in your build, you bastard. That's all I have to say. That's the only thing I have to say about this build. Put a goddamn Umbral Former in it. It's so ugly to have a 16 drain on your build. On top of a 14 drain on your goddamn build. Alright, this is the Umbral build. Now remember, this dude has played Umbra more than half the time he's been playing the game, okay? What the fuck am I looking at? What the hell am I looking at? Okay, max out your flow, number one. Secondly, get Prime Flow. Oh, you probably haven't gotten Prime Flow yet because you haven't logged into the game enough times to get Prime Flow. But when you do, get and max out your Prime Flow. Why is this on the wrong polarity? What polarity is this meant to be? I have 2 Umbral Former, but I forgot to use it. Nani? Triple Umbral. Max out your Umbral mods. Max out your Umbral mods. Highly recommended. Prime Flow isn't login restricted, I'm pretty sure. Isn't it? Wait, isn't it? I swear it is. Oh, you son of a bitch. No, it's from Barracutia. No, it's Barracutia. No, it's actually from Barracutia. No, so we're actually the buckers. We are actually the bucker. Yeah, both you and I, we made the mistake. It's actually from Barracutia. I thought it was login as well. Yeah, I thought it was login as well, but no, it's actually from Barracutia. There we go. Okay. Okay, in that case, yeah, buddy. When Barracutia arrives, if he happens to have Prime Flow, get it. Please. Get it. You should get it. You should definitely get it. It's basically the stronger version of Flow. You should definitely get it. Okay? Now, I need you to explain to me what polarity is this meant to be? Why? Because this is on the wrong... This polarity slot is wrong for some reason. What is it meant to be? So I've gotten prime sure-footed KW. Ay, ay, ay. It's Tau? What? No. I'm talking about, like, what polarity is this slot meant to be? That's my question. It's actually a Materite polarity. Okay. So here's the thing. And this is gonna shock you. This build might not be as tanky as you think it is. Okay? Let me explain why. What I'm looking at here is essentially like an Anarus build, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm tanky because I have health, armor. You know? Like, I get what you're getting. I get what you're trying to do. I have health, armor, health. First off, you haven't maxed out your Umbra Vitality, so you're actually missing out on a lot more health. Number one, okay? Because I'm pretty sure just a single Umbra Vitality, I can already get 850 health. I want to say, actually, let me check. I want to say, one Umbra Vitality, I'm already getting that much health to begin with. Right? Oh, sorry, even more. One Umbra Vitality, and I already have more health than you, because my Umbra Vitality is maxed out. Okay? So number one, max out all three of these. Okay? If you're going to go for that kind of a tank build, you definitely want to have as much of an Umbra Vitality as you can, as much of an Umbra Fiber as you can, as much of an Umbra Intensify as you can, okay? Don't max Fiber. Why not? Armor. Why not? I mean, it's already going to be halved anyway, you might as well. I don't see it. Why not? It's not even worth it to put it on Excal. I feel like Umbra is like the one opportunity where you might as well just fucking use it. His base armor isn't that high anyway. True. Although, at 877, what's the, let me do the calculation here. 877 divided by, what is that? 1177. So that's, almost, that's 74.5% damage reduction. Not the worst. We should treat this man as an arena, steel path, EDO farming to... We could. You're out of credits? Okay, join me. We'll run a couple of rail jump missions right now. And I'll get you a bunch of credits. Okay. Anyway, let's also have a look at your build. So, number one, max out your Umbral mods. At least 2 of them. You know? At least 2 of them. I personally think you should max out your Umbral Fiber. But some people are saying don't. Secondly, you may want to fix this polarity. Okay? I think that'd be a good idea to fix this polarity, okay? Number 3... Here's the worst part. Number 3, you've put all of this investment into health and armor. And also into shields. But here's the thing. Unfortunately, Umbra's gonna die still. Let me explain why. Umbra can't really make use of something like redirection because Umbra can't really regenerate his shields unless you're using something else, which I'm not seeing right now. I haven't looked at your Theorem mods, Theorem Arcanes yet, so I haven't really thought about it yet. 100% Sentience resistance with adaptation and it's all 3 Umbral mods. Do you get 100%? I'm surprised it doesn't cap. I'm surprised it doesn't cap. Hey, Kennesaw, how's it going? Also, hey, Dalton, how's it going? Anyway, first off, your redirection, it's not really going to be that helpful because Umbra can't really regenerate shields quickly. When you're in the heat of battle, having a huge shield pool is not going to make a whole lot of sense. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's not going to make a whole lot of sense. Number 2, Umbra can't heal. Unless you're using an operator. I'm assuming you're going to be healing through your operator, in which case, okay, fine. But Umbra can't heal. Number 3, Umbra has an ability called Radial Howl. That is an ability that crowd controls. Anyone who has played a tank in like a MOBA or an MMO, something like that, knows one of the key things to be a tank is the ability to crowd control. The fact of the matter is you're missing, you don't have any range and you don't have any duration, which is really gonna mess with your crowd control. I personally believe you would get a lot more value not from having, unfortunately, not from having like additional health mods, additional armor mods, but instead having that range and duration. And that way you can tank, you can not only be a pretty, you're still a tanky character. 1,000 health, that's more than 1,000 health just by having the 3 armor mods. That's still pretty tanky. And you also, well, if you actually decide to go for Armor Fiber, you still have some armor and therefore damage reduction, which is also nice. And as Dalton is suggesting, you could potentially run adaptation as well. You could get a lot of resistance from at least, sentience. And so, yeah. And then, on top of that, I also want to say hello to the 12 people watching on Twitch. We don't actually ever get double digits on a Kategari stream, so hello everyone. I also want to mention that, like, having some range and duration basically means that your radial howl, which is probably a lot more important for tanking than just having more health, is going to be really, really useful. Does that make sense? Okay, you asking about the perfect what's the perfect change for redirection? That's a good question, because you've actually put a depolarity there, which is kind of really screwing around with me. I would probably put a former on that slot. So you've got a B polarity slot here, you're fine. You've got a Madurai polarity slot here, you're fine. You have a D polarity slot here. I would change that to a dash, which I think is Naramon. Sorry, Naramon. I would change your Vazarin slot, your D polarity slot, to a dash slot, a Naramon slot. I would recommend that, and that way you could put in Prime Flow. Does that make sense? You can do healing with Chromatic Blade and use healing return on him. Oh, that is true. That is true. Hey, Gizzy Melee King, how's it going? You changed your name. Yeah, no, that is true. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, never mind. Umbra can heal. Sorry, never mind. Umbra can heal. But you don't really need that much health. Also keep in mind, with shields, there's another thing that you might want to think about with shields. Shield gating is a thing in this game. And it is specifically because of shield gating that even my mag, I'll tell you right now, even my mag, I think this build is a goal since it's a proper meta build suited for Excal. I don't know shit about meta, but I'll have a look at it in a sec. Mag, a shield-based warframe. Okay? Mag is a shield-based warframe. And even then, I'm not actually using redirection. I feel like there is only really ever one warframe that you would bother to use redirection on, and that warframe is Hildren. Okay? And let me explain why. Can't get into Twitch for some reason, so I'm using my YouTube page for now. Okay. Let me explain why. Redirection increases your energy. PB, you're on a Twitch delay. Prime redirection when? Prime redirection when? That is a good question. Anyway, I don't use shields on Hildren. Yes, you do. If you use any abilities on Hildren, by definition, you use shields on Hildren. Okay? By definition. You use shields on Hildren. If you use any energy on Hildren, if you use any abilities on Hildren, you use shield. You're by definition using shields on Hildren. So you're running out of Cane Dragon on her. You are crazy. You, my friend, are a little bit crazy. But you know what? If it's working for you, great. So here's the thing. Okay? The reason why Who's Excalibur was on the screen, oh god, I've forgotten your name now on Twitch chat. Comrade Instinct. So the reason why I don't even use redirection on Mag is because shield gating. The way shield gating works is when your shields regenerate up to their maximum. So in this case, 450. Then you get what is called a brand new shield gate. So then when your shields deplete, you get a moment of invulnerability, right? If you're using redirection, what happens is that you have a larger shield pool, which means it takes longer to get all your shields back because your shield regeneration rate doesn't increase. You're not using a mod that I don't think anyone has ever bothered to use called fast deflection. You're not using fast deflection, you're using redirection. Redirection increases your shield pool. Fast deflection increases your shield recharge rate. I think people should probably look into using this mod if you actually feel like using it. But I've never thought of using it. I'd probably find some time to actually think about using it. Or Fortitude. Fortitude is actually probably a better option because you also get a little bit of a resist knockdown. Knockdown resist. But anyway. There'll be a slower shield recharge. Exactly. Your shield recharge, I believe, is always a shield per second. It's not a percentage per second, unfortunately, if memory serves. I have never seen it be a percentage per second. Let me just check. Because this is not a concept that I've ever thought about. Okay? This is not a concept that I've ever thought about. So I just want to make sure that I'm not talking shit. I just want to make sure that I'm not talking out of my ass. Your build would be almost perfect for Inaros. In fact, that build is an Inaros build, yes. Minus the redirection, that build that you have on your Excalibur is pretty much an Inaros build. For people who want to have like, what is it, 10,000 health Inaros or some shit like that? I don't know. We'll begin to recharge. Okay, recharge. Okay, passive restoration. Okay, let me have a look here. Shields naturally recharge, but there is a recharge delay. Okay. Restoring shields after fully depleted. Will not lower. Wait. Restoring some shields after fully depleting them will not lower the recharge delay. Yada yada yada. Okay, shields recharge at 15 units per second plus 5% of the Warframe's maximum shields. Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good thing I checked because I was actually a little bit wrong. Shield recharge rate is actually 15 units per second, plus 5% of the maximum shield. Okay! Today we're learning something. But, my point still stands. Okay, my point still stands. Because, here's the thing. Okay? Because here's the thing. So, I have 450 shields on mag. Okay? The shield recharge rate, without any recharge bonus, okay? The shield recharge rate without any recharge bonus is 15 plus 0.05 times 450. Okay? So, for every second, I'm recharging 37.5 shields. Okay? Awesome. So how many seconds is that going to take? 450 divided by 37.5. It's going to take me 12 seconds to recharge all my shields, okay? Now, if I were running redirection, it's 1110, right? That's my maximum shields. Okay, so we'll multiply that by 0.05, and then we'll add 15. So that's 70.5 shields per second, okay? So obviously I am regenerating more shields per second. How long is that going to take? 1110 divided by 70.5. 15 seconds. Okay? So we're literally off by 3 seconds. Now that's not a huge deal. Okay? That's not a big deal. But it's still a difference. Okay? It's still going to take me almost 4 more seconds to just passively recharge all my shields. So that's before I get into the whole thing about actually being mag. You're using Excalibur, so if anything, what I'm talking about is actually much more of a thing that you should be thinking about, okay? Isn't it based on percentage? 15, it says here. 15 units per second plus 5% maximum shields. If you have 50%, it's half the duration. Well, yeah, Well, yeah, because you only have to restore half your shields. It's not... What? It's based on your maximum shields, not the amount of shields you have, not the amount of shields you're missing. Check the wiki. We're on the wiki. Shields recharge at 15 units per second plus 5%. Chat, you don't have to check the wiki. I'm on the wiki. Are you guys not looking at the screen? What's going on? I'm literally on the page. Shield recharge rate equals 15 plus 5% maximum shields plus shield recharge bonus. Okay? Keep that in mind. I was talking to... Yeah. And I'm telling you, we're on the wiki, by the way. What in the fuck is Vital Systems Bypass? What is this? Is this a PvE? Is this a PvP mod? It's only available on Conclave, right? It's only available for Conclave. Oh, it's only available for Conclave. Oh, okay. Damn. Damn, this would have been great in normal mode, eh? I thought you were on Twitch and YouTube only. Yeah. Where else, Soup? Where else? Looking forward to running with you when cross-platform finally comes. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. When the hell is that gonna come out? Okay. So yeah. Comrade, hopefully, bottom line is you don't really want to use redirection on Excalibur because it's going to take you longer to get that shield gate back. Shield gate, honestly, is much more powerful than just having shields. Okay? The shield gate is just so much more powerful than just having shields. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's move on. Let's run a couple of, let's see, Spartan Range. Oh, that's you, right? Okay, cool. So, we, did I say that we were going to, we're gonna do some Railjack missions just to get this dude some... Yes, that's correct. We're gonna do some Railjack missions to get this dude some, good old-fashioned, credits. Let's do exactly that. Actually, fuck it, I'm just gonna go ham with Cooper Brower. PB, feel free to be the forward, feel free to be the forward artillery. Comrade Instinct, I don't know if you've ever played Railjack before, but feel free to do the normal missions. Feel free to do normal missions. Yeah, we're still on double digits somehow. Yeah.
Crew, ready when you are.
You guys feel like fighting sentience? I feel like fighting some sentience.
It is no sin to fail. The truth. But
Look at my Hildren build. Oh, okay, sure.
it is
Where's the Hildren? Oh yeah, here's the Hildren.
is sin unpardonable.
Rolling Guard, Blazing Pillage, Augur Reach, Stretch. Damn, that's a lot of power strength. Cunning Drift on a... Wait, why Combat Disciplined? Why Combat Disciplined? Oh, Jesus Christ, I got... VL... Shisui Uchiha. Avenger proc? Oh, okay, fair enough. That works? Huh, okay. So even combat discipline also works on Avenger, huh? Oh, okay, interesting. Never thought about that. Nice. Yeah, just figure out what the hell your polarity is. Straight to gloom. Ah. Okay. No balefire.
Themselves are like one.
If you're gonna get rid of balefire, then okay. Okay. Negative shields to abuse Hildred's second passive. The shield gate? That can't be real. Oh, hang on. What? Second passive. Wait, which one are you talking about? I'm thinking of the shield gate. Am I wrong? August 2nd restores shields? Yeah, but you can't restore shields. But if the idea is that you're... But you can't really restore shields when you don't have shields. This Hildren. You need shields in order to use an ability. She's completely immune to status effects that deal damage to health while you have overshields. Right. Yeah. you can do that without negative shields. You just have to use pillage like once, or hell, if you use Balefire, you just have to use what is it, Balefire Overcharge or whatever the hell the augment is, once, and you already have overshields. Also, you don't get damage from combat discipline, and it also procs the effects. Huh. Okay, that one's new. Parasitic armor, you can use crushed against shield gating even though you only have health. Huh. With Dark Dagger, it's easier to upkeep. Rakta Dark Dagger or Dark Dagger regular? I don't even understand anything you're talking about. Welcome to Warframe, where we are trying to figure out some bizarre looking builds that don't make a whole lot of sense to me right from the get-go. Rakta Dark Dagger. Okay. One of my go-to melees from Bag.
Fighters on scope.
Hey.
Take them down wholesale. Premier have eyes on something. I do not like the sound of this. Investigate.
Phoebe, did you crash? You did, didn't you, you bastard? You crashed again, didn't you?
Ram sleds inbound. Roll out the welcome mat.
Hey, comrade, can you, get into the, objective, please? That'd be great, thanks.
Enemy cruise ship on scope.
Yeah, Phoebe, you did crash, didn't you? Yep, you crashed. Called it. Called it! Oh, boy. Okay, it looks like PB and Quillies are jumping in, so if one of you can jump on the... If one of you can get into the objective, that'd be great.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
Ooh, feels good.
Enemy fight.
I haven't used Particle Ram in a very long time, but of course I haven't actually played Railjack in a very long time as well. So I don't even know how to get good stuff, and he's talking about builds I don't even know how to get the frame for. So, is there anything in particular that you're looking for? Also, what the hell should I be calling you? Because that is a really complex sounding name. And I am struggling to pronounce it just by reading it. Quelly's objective, preferably. We can deal with cruise ships ourselves.
Infiltrate and slag the core.
Uchiha or Shisui. Alright, Sasuke. So what exactly are you looking for, mate? Is there a particular weapon that is taking you fancy?
Radiator exposed.
How the fuck did I miss that?
Enemy fighters are falling.
How in the fuck did I miss that? Wait, how am I missing? I'm aiming directly at it. What's going on? Okay, no, something else. Oh, I'm hitting a rock! I'm hitting a rock! Oh, god damn it, man! I'm hitting a goddamn rock. I'm getting rock blocked, chat. I'm literally getting rock blocked. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, I'm a cow. Literally getting rock blocked.
There it is.
Jesus.
That radiator.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Yeah, whoever's engineering, can I get some? Oh, nobody's engineering. Oh, PB, you crashed again, didn't you, you bastard?
Down.
You crashed again, didn't you?
Destroy the core, now.
Alrighty, I'm gonna, okay. You know what? Sometimes, just gotta do it yourself. RPK's 5k anti-skill? Yeah, I know, right? Dude, that's fucked.
There she goes. Missile battery down. Take a breath and redirect.
Okay. Oh, okay, someone's using the forward artillery then. The Alrighty. Oh, there's such a thing as engineering in 2022? No, there isn't. I hope one day D will actually make engineering actually worth it for a change. Hey, did you already replace me with your 20k Andy? Oh, I didn't ask Quellies to jump into the forward artillery cannon. Quellies just jumped in by them damn selves.
Enemy cruise ship has arrived. They are powering weapons.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Palestro. Bang! There we go. Done. Oh no! I'm missing one. I'm missing one.
We have one left.
Where is the last
to be
one?
Concerned with. Direct attention to remaining targets.
Oh, there it is. You do not need to park right up there. That is a brozine move. You do not need to park right up in front of the cruise ship like that, okay? That is the piloting skills of someone who does not appear to be playing a whole lot of Railjack.
Focus on remaining targets.
Trust me. We do the thing where we attack Railjack. Sorry, cruise ships rather. We do the thing where we fire on cruise ships from like 20 kilometers away.
No sentient.
You're stuck?
Operational.
Spartan Ranger, you are stuck. What are you doing, Step Warframe? Try and press T to bring up the tactical menu, and then try to teleport to some other part of the Railjack. See if that fixes the problem. If it doesn't, then I guess you're stuck. What the? Where did it go? What the? Where did it go? What the hell? What the hell was that? It was a freaking sentient, and it just like floated all over the place, and then just disappeared. Alrighty.
Latino has exited the Railjack.
Oh, there we go. That one's already dead. Oh yeah! I get to use a necromech. Oh! Alright, where's the next one? A shadow chassis? I don't know if you have the shadow, buddy, but this is a good drop. Shadow is actually a pretty fun weapon. It's actually a very brain-dead weapon too, rather in the sense that like you don't have to actually worry about reloading, because you just go pump 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 and it does an explosion, then it just reloads, and then you just move on, and then you go pump 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 pump, and it just automatically does the explosion, and it reloads, and then you just rinse and repeat. It's actually a really brainless weapon to use. Oh, Bone Widow, okay. Okay.
Sentient.
Wasn't expecting Bone Widow, but okay.
Objective complete. Sentient threat eliminated. We're near.
I could kill more sentients.
Mission successful. Stand down.
Is post-New War content... Is this post-New War content or just Orphix? No, this is just Railjack. This is literally just a sentient anomaly. I wish there were actually like Railjack based post New War content. Maybe there will be soon. Maybe there will be soon. We'll see. I don't know, I like to aim for the side thrusters. You should aim for the side thrusters. The thing is, like, I promote being able to aim at the side thrusters from 20 kilometers away. You know? Oh, fuck it, I feel like cracking a relic now. What am I gonna crack? Yami, Skylar, Baza, Atlas. Okay, let's go for one of the ones that very few of. Vectors, Tenora, Thibodeau. Thibodeau? Stake of Delay. Thanks for the follow. Do I have a Thibodeau Prime? No, I don't. Hey, chat, how do you guys feel? Wow. This weapon's actually pretty good. Okay, Thibodeau Prime, what do I have? Wow, a bunch of handles. Okay, change of plans, everyone. We're farming for Thibodeau Prime. Oh, wow, I have no void traces. How did this happen? Ay, ay, ay. Thibodeau Prime downgrade over... Really? That doesn't make a lot of sense. 2020 2 times. Right? Just check the attack speed. So attack speed of Thibodeau regular is 1.33. Attack speed of 1.17. Okay. For a weapon that has 24, 24, 2.4. I feel like we might be missing the forest for the trees, mate, but okay. That's just my initial thought, but you might be right. Especially if you're someone who's used both those weapons. In which case... Okay, fair enough.
Another job well executed.
Although once you put an attack speed mod on it, like, they probably feel the same anyway. It's not gonna be. I would not expect it to be a huge difference. No way.
Attention, void storm imminent.
And the Thibodeau Prime is probably like more damage overall, which is probably what you're looking for in a weapon. You know. My Spectral Rage Cora comes from you. Hey! Oh man! Yeah, Spectral Rage Cora is really good, eh? It's such a fun way to play Cora because it just allows you to actually use your abilities more. So what did you get rid of? Did you actually get rid of its snare, or did you get rid of thingamajig? What the hell's her fourth ability called? You got rid of Venari! Damn, that's brutal. Spectral Rage Boobin. Oh yeah, Spectral Rage Boobin is pretty good.
Arcwing slingshot loaded. 10 in the barrel.
Oh, okay, you want to go in? Okay, let me get you.
Anti-fighter cover.
Hold on, Quellies. Let me. Wait, I have. Oh, son of a bitch! I don't have Flowburn. Ay, ay, ay! I have not checked my Railjack in a while. Hey, Spartan Rage, can I get you in the objective, please? You can jump out of the gun.
We have a pulse turbine strengthening enemy craft. Get on board and shut it down. All
Nani? Where is this missile going?
A fissure. Defend yourself.
Why the fuck would you get rid of a cage? Well, I mean, it's well, I mean, Cora has like 2 forms of like crowd control.
Eyes open.
I mean, you have Ensnare
The enemies.
and you have the cage, but you can't use them both together.
Don't forget the reactant.
So in my opinion, like one kind of steps on the foot of the other, doesn't it?
Cruise ship
No?
eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
Because like you can't ensnare anyone who's inside the cage, and anyone who's ensnared,
Crew, trash that radiator.
like anyone who's ensnared, do they work together?
Looks
Oh
like
god, I haven't used Core in a long time.
Brigadier cruise ship has punched in. Void
So hang on. So okay, having not used Core in a while, remind me how that checks out.
away crew. Expose the next radiator.
Can you ensnare enemies into the cage, and then the cage grabs them? Is that how that works?
Rear weak point exposed. Open.
You get a higher multiplier on your 1 if you hit the cage. Huh. I've never heard of that before. Is that real?
Vulnerable.
Huh. So you get a higher multiplier
Key components
on her whip
destroyed.
if you still retain 8-year veteran. It barely plays Cora, by the way. Just can't command her. Oh, okay. And when she dies, well, I guess she just dies then.
Enemy forces are destabilized. They are unused to meeting an enemy on equal terms. Cowards. Fighters on attack vector. Gunners.
Oh wait, how is this the first time I've ever heard about this?
Now deployed.
Okay. So there is in fact a reason to keep what is essentially 2 crowd control abilities that, aside from this particular interaction, they ostensibly do the same thing. Crowd control a bunch of enemies together. And allows your whip to actually hit everyone at the same time. Because that's how I saw it. It's like you got an ability that grabs everyone together. That's a snare, right? So then you can use your whip on them, and you would hit all of them at the same time, right? And the same idea with the cage. You crowd control a bunch of enemies, and then you can use your whip to hit all of them together. Shit! Can't build a cumulative whip claw with just cage.
That's it.
Wait, can't you?
Relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Why do I feel like you...
Cruise ship down.
Never mind.
That
I am not an authority on Cora at all. I am not an authority at Cora at all.
crasher.
Has line of sight marked for death-ish. Yeah, well, yeah, but like the cage by definition definitely has line of sight as well. Like, you can't hit anyone inside the cage if you can't even see them. Rather, you can't hit anyone in the cage if they're not even in the cage, right? Finesse doesn't go up or down, and you deal horizontal damage. Oh, right, okay, I see what you mean. Yep. Quelly, do you want to do the objective? Oh, no, sorry, not Quelly, Spartan Ray, do you want to do the objective? Oh, no, I guess Quelly's is doing the objective.
Alien on scope.
Oh, okay.
Sedate the captain.
Okay, you go in there with Quelly's.
Captain, drop the hammer.
Try it, go to a stair or something. You know what? No, I do. You know what? No, that does actually sound familiar.
Bye-bye.
I have in fact done that. Yes, that is actually familiar. That is actually correct.
Missiles on bridge.
Yeah, I've used not Mark for Death. I've used Ensnare in a somewhat elevated area, and then the Ensnare grabs nothing. And I look at it and I'm like, why am I even here? Son of a bitch, how did I miss that? How in the hell? I'm out of practice, chat. I am out of practice. Welcome back, Mara.
Captain terminated. Galleon in disarray. Objective complete.
This cruise ship is coming straight at me. There we go.
Missile launch detected.
Come on, that's gotta be a hit.
Less cruise ship to be concerned with. Direct attention.
Yep, there we go. That's a hit. How am I able to hit a ship 11 kilometers away, but when the ship is like 3 kilometers away, I'm somehow missing, or I'm hitting a rock? What is going on here? I'm losing it, dude. I'm losing it. I'm supposed to be the king of railjack, and here I am, missing shots. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, are those missiles coming straight for us? Yes, they are. Dang it, I wish I had countermeasures!
Void storm.
Ah!
Stabilizing is proving difficult. Missiles.
Yeah, missiles? Yes, I know missiles are coming. What the hell do you think I'm trying to avoid right now, huh? Used to be the fastest railjack pilot, I probably still am. It's just that now it's so hilariously easy to be a super duper fast railjack pilot. So any old bastard can be the fastest railjack pilot. Oh god damn it, it's a rock. Got him. Got him, boys.
Cruise ship down. That clears up some
I think that's everything. Can't find the exit. Okay, what you're gonna do is, you're gonna press Q, you're gonna bring out the Omni tool, and that will allow you to basically teleport back to the, ship.
is the worst, by the way.
Railjack Hokage destroying shit left and right. Railjack Hokage getting his groove back, man.
Captain down.
Oh my fucking god, what are these drops?
Sector clear.
At least the Bratton Prime blueprint gives a little bit more ducats.
New orders.
I don't even know why that's the case. Kill the Railjack Hokage regardless. Well, there we go. Omni requires intrinsics, by the way. I'm hoping he has intrinsics. Yeah, we got some holo keys too, yeah. I also completely forgot about holo keys. Okay. I was supposed to do a freaking cryotic run today. I'm trying to get 2,000-ish cryotic. That was the entire purpose of tonight's stream. It's 11 o'clock. It's the tactical tree. Tactical avionics, tactical intrinsics, sorry. Tactical intrinsics, rank 4. Not command intrinsics, no. The one where you use the Omni tool in order to come back, that's tactical intrinsics, rank 4. Yeah, it's the warm-up, Anthony, it's the warm-up, yeah. Command intrinsics is all about, getting your crew together.
Mission complete.
Nothing to do with the Omni. The Omni is a tactical thing. 100%. 100%. Tactical intrinsics rank 10 is the direct opposite. It allows you to teleport to your friend. Very useful, sometimes. Very useful, actually, if Scarspear were to return and I host a bunch of space missions. Because what I do is I get people to jump in. I continue to fly the ship around and blow everything up, and then when they're ready to set up the thing inside the Murex, I jump in, I drop my little part for the thing, and then I drop the fuck out. I drop the fuck back out. What? Not you remembering this on the top of your head? What do you mean? Okay. Unless D's changed it. You're referring to Tactical Level 4, Recall Warp. Omni gear can be used to warp aboard the ship from anywhere. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, because I believe you're trying to talk about what I'm talking about. My aim at 20 kilometers away may be a little bit scuffed, okay? But I guarantee you, my understanding of railjack is still exactly the same as it used to be. Maybe. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night, folks. Let's just end on that. I think I'll call it a day for now. Maybe we'll do another Warframe stream tomorrow. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow and feel free to sub. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, and sub. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Maybe a Genshin stream tomorrow. Probably makes sense. Because I'll be able to get Yayamiko's ultimate up to level 9, and then I'll have both Yayamiko's special and Yayamiko's ultimate ready at level 9, and then the next week we will begin with the first crowning of Yayamiko. So that's going to be very exciting indeed. But until then, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Operator, did you hear that? It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot!